What's up, guys? I'm me, the Golden Child. Welcome to the Social Book Club. Today we're going to be reviewing this book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter by Curtis Jackson. If you don't know, Curtis Jackson is 50 Cent. 50 Cent is a multi-millionaire. He's also a rapper, and he's found success in not just the music industry, but also just the entertainment industry as a whole. Vitamin water, selling water, all type of stuff. This is a excellent person to learn from. He come from a background similar to a lot of us. He also lost he never knew his father, and he lost his mom at a young age. So he actually had it a little harder than a lot of people, and he's still able to find success. Every black person should read this book. Not even just black people though. Anybody who want to learn how to hustle and learn how to beat the odds. You should definitely check out his information. He's sharing his tips on being successful and just life tips in general. It's funny because on the first page he say it don't matter how many life business secrets he share. It's some people in the hood who gonna let the days roll by, and this book gonna be covered in dust before they even think of picking it up. So you don't want to be those type of people. Definitely just read the book. It's not even that big, but it's packed with information. So we about to jump into it. If you guys like the video, click that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you alerted anytime I upload. And with that being said, let's get on with it. So basically, this book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, is basically 50 Cent's guide on success, just being successful in life and in business. Is really geared towards entrepreneurs, but he also shares insights on his personal life that can help you in your personal life as well. He basically, each chapter, he identifies, a principle that he's used to be successful. The several principles to being successful are as follows: find fearlessness, cultivate the heart of a hustler, build a strong crew, know your value, evolve or die, shape perception, don't be afraid to compete, learn from your L's, and avoid the entitlement trap. I'm gonna break down each one of those. Basically, the first one, be fearless, basically means be fearless. Exactly what it sounds like. 50 Cent, basically, his mom passed away when he was a kid. I can't remember exactly how old he was, but he was young. He had to go live with his grandparents, and he said basically by unfortunately dying, his mom gifted him with a rare gift, the gift of fearlessness. Because honestly, he even said it. He said when you a kid, one of the worst fears that you're afraid of is your parent leaving and not coming back. When I was a kid, me and my brother, we were young, and our mom would, she would have to work late, so she would have to leave us home alone. Thankfully, it was me and my brother, so it was I was watching him, he was watching me type of deal. But 50 Cent was alone, and I just remember being a kid and being afraid, when my mom left, thinking she might not come back. That was in the back of my mind, of course. Even it's been times when I was in elementary school, and my mom would be hours late coming to get me, and I would think she wasn't gonna come get me. You know what I mean? So I understand what he say, that by his mom actually not coming back one fateful evening, that kind of forced him to grow up, and it made him more fearless. He also said that it made him have attachment issues, not attachment issues, but just trouble accepting love and affection, you know what I mean? And even just trusting people on the same level that he trusted his mom, you know what I'm saying? Because it just hurt him a lot that she passed away, unfortunately. The next one is cultivate the heart of a hustler. Basically, hustling is a lifestyle, so you got to incorporate hustling into your lifestyle, if you want to be successful. Build a strong crew. Only have people around you that are for you. A lot of the people that are around you, especially if you're successful, 9 times out of 10, they're not there to help build you up. They there to take away and that could lead to you breaking down. So just be careful be mindful who you keep around you, and make sure you only got, good people around you. Know your value. This is one that can be, confusing. Like, at a glance, know your value means, some people might think it mean like, don't take nothing less than what you worth. And to an extent, that's correct. But it also means, like, if you have $1 million idea, let's say you a artist, and you worth $1 million deal. That first deal you get is probably not going to be $1 million deal. So just knowing what you worth, take that, $250,000 deal and work your way up. Know your value, and don't let nobody else tell you otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to play the game for yourself. Bottom line, know your value. Evolve or die. Basically, times has changed, and 24/7 we living in the future. And you got to learn how to evolve and change with the times. He talked about people in here who, rappers in here who talk about, oh, Biggie and Tupac didn't use Instagram, so I'm not about to use it. Well, Instagram wasn't around when Biggie and Tupac was alive, and if they were still alive today, 9 times out of 10, they might still use it. Jay-Z probably the only one who don't use it. And, for one, he a billionaire, and two, I don't know. Social media is a tool. So just evolve with the times, like, get with the times. That's the bottom line. Like, don't be held back by the past. Like, have an open mind about the present and the future. Shape perception. This is an interesting one right here. Every instance, people are judging you. So you might as well use that to your advantage. Dress a certain way, talk a certain way, do what you got to do so that they think however you want them to think about you. Shape perception. Dress nice so that people respect you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you shape perception. Don't be afraid to compete. Competition, basically everybody loves a competition. Competition help get eyes on you. So if you got if you in a position to compete, always compete, especially if it's somebody who, if you lose, like, they help you, like, win, as far as, like, people getting eyes on you and stuff. Competition, people love competition, so it's a great way to market. And that's basically it. Like, just learn how to, like, be okay with competition. Friendly competition is always a great thing. Learn from your L's. Out of 100 attempts, you probably every successful person probably gonna fail like 99 times and then succeed one time. And that one time is like the good time. You know what I mean? The right time, the best time. So basically, learn from your losses and just keep moving forward, and eventually you will see success. And last but not least, avoid the entitlement trap. Basically, don't get comfortable, and know that you have to work for whatever it is that you want. Like, even a lot of people, like, just because they know somebody successful, they feel like they don't have to work. Everybody has to work. The world we live in today, this is from Robert Greene. The world we live in today is the direct result of the work that people put in before us. So because we live in so good now, we got a responsibility to work hard so that the next generation can have it just as good as we have. If everybody start working, this whole thing is going to crumble, basically. So, overall, I really enjoyed this book. I learned a lot of things. I highly recommend y'all pick it up. The only thing is that I slightly disagree with, which is really minor. In the last chapter, he talking about avoid the entitlement trap. And I understand that people feel entitled, but he was talking about, he felt like basically he was appalled at the fact that his baby mom didn't want to work, or felt like that she didn't have to work because he was successful. And I understand that they weren't together, but technically, since they had a son, 50, that's your girl, man. Like, either way, like, that's really why, like, I feel like just people got to stop having babies out of wedlock, like, if you can, like, that's all I could say. Because me personally, like, if I have a girl, like, and I'm really successful, like, I'm not gonna expect her to work. I don't really care about if my girl works. And that's the thing, like, the woman who he had a baby with, she felt like, since she had a kid by him, she was still his girl in a way, or at least that's what she was hoping. That's why she didn't want to work. But other than that, I mean, like I said, like overall, I like the book. I learned a lot. Y'all should definitely go pick this up. If you guys want to read this book with me, click the link in the description to get your copy, and click the link in the description to sign up for my upcoming book club meeting. Hope to see all of you there. Until next time, have a good one.
But you know I'm really glad, cause I'm getting to the bag. Yo, niggas know I might not land, going high as I can, always sticking to the plan. That's what got me out the jam. Now I gotta do my thing.